8.
This form should have been called Saiyan God.
Ooh, Lenny up in here with the room temperature takes.
I mean, I'm right, though. Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue, is literally the Super Saiyan version of this form. If Toriyama had just planned it out,
Toriyama planning things.
he'd have made Super Saiyan God just Saiyan God. So we wouldn't have two of the dumbest names for Super Saiyan in the entire franchise.
Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker included?
Yes! Yes, actually! Also, what?
This form made its debut in 2013, a whole 18 years after the previously final Dragon Ball Z film, Wrath of the Dragon. A huge selling point for the film and the first new form since GT, God had a lot to live up to, and while there's still some contention in the fandom over not only its design, but its very concept, it made a hell of an impact on the fandom when the film dropped.
There are two significant aspects about God that separate it from the forms before it. The first being its visuals. Unlike previous Super Saiyan transformations, the shape of Goku's hair stays closer to his base form. However, it takes on a red magenta color, as do his eyes, and his entire frame becomes more slender. The design of his eyes also changed to include both an iris and a pupil, and his expression remains notably soft. The whole form has this gentle feel to it, as if this godly power he's adopted is on a completely different level from the strength he'd acquired as a mere mortal.
And that godly power is the second aspect that sets this form apart. For better and for worse. This divine ki Goku acquires is done so through ritual, helping Goku achieve literal godhood with the help of his family and friends. This is a huge step for Goku, beyond the realm of mortals, but it's undeniable that this power-up, while many things, is not earned.
Which undermines a lot of what Dragon Ball represents: progress through work, victory through perseverance, and that classic fighting spirit. And while the series at the point was absolutely no stranger to shortcuts to power-ups, this one was questionable enough to leave even Goku unsatisfied with the development.
Luckily, Goku struggles with maintaining that power, and while he would ultimately come to master it, it would be due to his combat prowess honed over many years. It's not quite as earned as other transformations, but it does sting a little less that it, and subsequently Blue, become forms for him to harness and master.
And then there's Vegeta.
Oh.
Yeah. Do they ever explain how he acquires God?
No.
Or Blue?
We never see either of them actually acquire Blue.
Did Blue even make the list?
Yeah, God's a fascinating form with a distinct visual style and abilities that separate it from other Super Saiyan transformations, but the lack of effort to acquire it, as well as the way it essentially fades into the background until the Tournament of Power, definitely detracts from its significance.
Also, that aura is fugly. I understand they wanted to separate the godly forms from the normal forms, but Christ alive, in my humble and obviously subjective opinion, Super Broly is the only piece of Dragon Ball media that has managed to make God's aura not look like Super Saiyan butt.
That being said, in terms of visual style, it does jive with Toriyama's aesthetic of less is more. Hell, Tadayoshi Yamamuro originally drew rough drafts of the form, which had Goku more buff and adorned with a cape, but then Toriyama literally told him he was wrong, and we ultimately ended up with what we have now. A sleek, unique-looking transformation for Goku that highlights his gentle, yet powerful nature.
Also, Goku looks cute as heck, gosh damn it.
And even Vegeta still rocks the style phenomenally in Broly, marking his anime debut.
I personally love his look in the manga. It slims him down more significantly, and the way that his gloves and boots are slightly too big for him actually works really well. It's sad that we had to wait until the movie to see this in motion.
So Rosé is essentially Black's version of Blue, right? Do you think he could have gone God? He must have, right?
Yikes, now I'm imagining Super Saiyan God Goku Black with those eyes.
Kawaii in the streets, subarashi in the sheets.